Right, so I think I'm kind of there. I've decided to disconnect the side light wires because I couldn't find another black wire at the moment, and I need it for this, for the headlight. So the headlight wins over these pieces of crap. So the next thing to do is find a battery and see what we've got that works. Let's have a go. So I thought I got most of the wires right. I hooked a battery up expecting it to do something, and it hasn't. It hasn't done a thing. So I thought I'd go back through the whole lot and see where we're going. I'm honestly lost. Properly lost. So maybe it's time to get some help off the internet or something like that. Do not know. But I'll be back in a minute. We will get this thing going again. If by any chance you could see it. What I've done wrong in the video, you're probably shouting at me. It's all well and good. We'll solve it. I'll solve it. Someone will solve it. Stay tuned. So I've actually just found that the fuse wire is broken. So I'm just going to solder that up. Could probably do with being replaced anyway, look at that. So we'll get that soldered up, get that back on the bike here, and maybe try it again with the battery, see how we go. Right, so here we go. So I've got that terminal repaired. I've still got, there's a lot of wiring needs to work on here, but anyway, I've connected the I haven't connected any of the engine electrics up. This is still off the starter and that because I've got no oil in the engine. So I just wanted to get my power lines working. So as you saw earlier, I was going through connecting stuff up. This is a great little problem I found here. I had these two black wires left over. This black wire here and this black wire here. And what I didn't know until I went up to the indicators here, which is where those black wires come from, that actually coming out of there, that wire's green. And this one's covered up, but I just assumed it was green. So I've gone down, and even though they turn black, I've plugged them into the greens here. You see that? Yeah, so you've got that one going in there, and that one going in there, so that's the indicators. So now, hopefully, I'll turn this over, I've got the key, I've got the battery, we should have some power. Let's have a look. Key, one key. Oh, I tell you what else I did as well. I plugged the alarm module back in just to see if that made any difference, if it would start with the alarm module. So let's give it a go. Well, that's given me, hang on, oh, that's lighting up. So I've got that light. Headlight. It's not the brightest, but it's working. Oh, let's see if indicator, both indicators. I've got no indicators connected at the back, so that's good. Both of these two lights are now disconnected, they're going to come off. So I've got, let's try, right, full beam. I think the bulb in there is probably, oh no, there he is, it was probably just loose. There we go, so I've got full beam on that now. Excellent. So full beam, that should give me a light in the dashboard. That's the neutral light. Is that? That's the one that goes in the dash, but that's not lighting up for full beam. Don't know why that. That's something I'll have to trace back and have a look at. We'll see what happens there. Maybe it's a blown bulb. Who knows? But that light's on, so I'm guessing that's the neutral one. If I turn the indicators back on, that's not the indicator switch, Danny. Indicators, right? Indicators. So that one's flashing. So it's that. That's not flashing. Oh, I thought that was going to flash. So what have I done wrong down here? I've obviously done something wrong with these two bulbs. So, but we have lights. Let's just see if we can sort out those the indicator bulb here and the main beam light here. See what we come up with. Winning, winning. Oh, hang on. And the fuel gauge is working as well. Well, the fuel tank isn't connected, so that's going to say empty, but that's working. That's good. A little electrical win. Right, so me being an idiot, that's not high beam, that's just headlight. There's a button on here for your high beam there, and if you look, and when you press it, lights up, so that's all working, and that will go in there. So let's come down here to the indicators. So that wire there, that's no, that's not the indicator, that's the indicator one that's not working. That's a light blue and orange. Let's go through and see what we can find here. Light blue wires come out. Let's reconnect that, see how it goes. There we go, reconnected that light blue wire, and that light is flashing. So, for the lighting, so far we've got a win. Like I say, not got the engine set up straight, but we have a win for now. I think I'm going to try and find the horn, see if that works. Into the box of stuff. Horn. Horrible chrome looking thing. Wires for this. They're down here. Ah, there they are. I've got the wires for that. I'm going to have to put you down there. Connect that. On the stand. Let's see if we can put the stand somewhere you can see. Okay, so that's the hole. Little wires. That's on. Indicates flashing. Home. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, look at that jump. There we have a home. So everything I need electronically at the moment is working. Bangarang. Happy days. Horrible home. Right, so now we're having a little win. It's time to get these lights off. Decided they've got to go. So get these out of the way. Less to deal with. 8mm socket on the bracket here. PT2. That's them gone. In the scrap pile. Okay. Let's have a little look what to do next. Now I'm debating, now I've got the loom working, I've got this whole, I take it they must use like a generic loom or something for these bikes. I've got all these wires in here. So I'm debating actually stripping this back and taking them all out, to tell you the truth. I think that might be my next job. I'll have a look, see how far back they go, see what I can do with them. Let's get some tools. Shiny new wires. Like actually looks new somewhere then. And there's me going to pull them all out. Well, so these are just brazed in here really, they're only just there. So, problem is this enough to take up a lot of space in the headlight. So, the only one that goes back any distance is that blue and yellow one there. I wonder where that blue and yellow one goes to. Let's have a look first. It's got to be, I can see the loom moving further back, so it's got to be a dead wire at the end here then, isn't there? Black's just cut off there, black's just cut off there, green's just cut off there, brown's cut off there, and the blue and yellow. Where does the blue and yellow go? Mystery. And the second question is, do I want to get into all that just for one wire? I could just take those out and just cap off that blue and yellow there. That'll free me up some space. Did that flick upside down then? I don't know. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to disconnect the battery first. Okay, so battery's disconnected, so I shouldn't buzz myself. Let's cut this bit of plastic over these. That's them done. Might just be able to unwrap that one. I think I can see the edge of it there. Oh look, they're just soldered in. Just soldered, just twisted and soldered in. So, in that case, I'm going to do it the lazy way. That one, get the right ones. That one, that's the brown out. Green strip back. That's the greens out. Blacks out. So that's all those out. I'm going to be a devil and just cut that one. More scrap pile. Let's get some insulating tape and run them up. Should I reconnect the battery and make sure everything still works? Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Kind of want to take those apart and shrink wrap them, but insulation tape will have to do. Now we've just got to find where this blue and yellow one goes. I'll leave that there for now. Right. Another job jobbed. Smashing through them today. So I'm not sorry if you can see this here, but we've got a little gap in the loom here, and I can just pick up that blue and yellow wire is just in there. Look, just in front of. No, you're not going to see that, are you? Where's my finger gone? No, that's in too far, isn't it? I don't even know what I'm aiming at now. Right, so just in there. Let's try again. That goes too dark. You're going to have to trust me on this, but in there. Stupid thing won't focus. In there is the blue and yellow wire. So around here, this is all the plastic wrap stuff they put around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this tape off here and see where my blue and yellow wire goes from here, because it wasn't connected from anything at the other end. So let's just see where we're going here. Oh, it keeps going on, keeps going on. At the end of the day, the way I'm going to try and do the wiring is so there's so little visible, everything as hidden as I can get it, that okay, I could probably spend my time doing another job than chasing out this little wire, but once I've got it in my head to get it gone, I want it gone. Or I at least want to know where it goes. So now we're into a big old mass of wires here. Let's get my blade. I'm not even sure you can see that because the frame's in the way. So let's just gently cut through the tape. There we go. Tape gone. Check that on the floor. So let's try and find where our blue and yellow goes now. Right, it goes down this one here. Right, it actually goes into this what do they call it, CDIs, is it? Something like that, this controller. But it doesn't do anything. I think that's blue and yellow. Definitely looks blue and yellow. Is that one there? So I'm wondering, if I give that a little tug. Is it joined to something else? Or is that it? If I get that wire from here. Don't know. Now if that goes into the CDI, I'm not sure I want to cut it out. I wonder if I can find a diagram of the see, that's black and yellow on that one. I'm sure black and yellow comes out. Oops, dropped my knife, blade. Let's see if we can find out where the black and yellow one comes out. See it at the other end of the bike. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we cut it? Do we cut it? I don't really. I think I'm going to be a coward now. I think I'm going to be a coward. I don't think I'm going to cut it. It's not moving at that end. I don't think I'm going to cut it. I think I'm going to leave it well alone, because I am a coward. And I don't want any more wiring issues with this bike. So we'll leave that there. Find something else to mess about with. So how happy was I didn't cut that. I thought I'd have a little explore. I've come over here. Look, one of the ignition wires, the ignition coil wires, where are they? There you go, one of the ignition coil wires there, blue and yellow. So I'm just going to tap that one off at the other end and call that a learning curve. I mean, that would have been fun cutting that, wouldn't it, eh? Right, now you know, now I know. So while I'm tidying up wires here, I thought I'd address these two. This pink and this green wire that have been twisted together. As far as I know, that's the clutch switch. That's, so that pink and that green are the clutch switch. Now I don't mind them being cut and joined together, I don't really care about that. But I know this isn't the prettiest bike in the world, but I'm sure we can do better than that. So let's get a screwdriver and have a look. Screw out the bottom there, and that screw out the bottom there, and that should it? Oh, that's the bloody choke lever there. That's not going to come off, is it? Oh, there we go. Under there. Goes into there. Problem with the choke is on this. Problem with the choke is this a ring on the handlebars, so you can't lift that away. I don't want to break the choke because apparently they're quite hard to replace, and I don't want any unnecessary expense because I'm tight. Oops. So that's got the handle off. Let's see if I can slide that off. There we go. See, there's a choke. Let's see if I can get you in a slightly better position. You seem to have the light of the workshop in your eyes there. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right. So, anyway, we're going to try and slide this back and off and see if we can get into here and have a little explore. There's the choke ring. Does that lift up? There's a screw on the other side. If I could get that, that's where the wires are. Okay, I'm starting to see things now. So, can you see in there? So there's a little screw in there. and the pink and the green wire go in underneath that. So let's find a little driver. Right one. Right. If you store my magnetic pots. Typical. Just put that on the side there. Oh dear, look at all the cobwebs and nonsense in there. Put that on there. Not seeing where these wires go in at all. Let's take that plate off the bottom there. It looks like these wires just curl back round and go back down this line. So, do I cut this or can I thread them through there? Let's have a look. So that one just pulled out. And is the pink one going to come so easy? There we go. That's the pink one out. So the green was in there. So do I just join them together there? It seems like the sensible thing to do. And then they're out of the way. So now we've brought our green wire down and our pink wire down. Can you see that? Yeah, kind of. Green wire was in this one, pink wire's in that one. Now, they have to be joined. So do I cut them beyond here and solder them two together? Or do I just make a loop here? I think for now, I'll just make a loop. And if that works, I'll make a loop between here and here. If that works, then I'll look at cutting this out later on. So that's what I'll do. Awesome. Let's put the rest of the clutch back together then. And I think we'll call it a night.